Hello? I wanna greet you all, human with a body on one earth. My name is Pascal, and I wanna give a big information, big answers, and big advice. Big advice for all the human. Now it's really the time. You go on, you wake up in the morning, and you know it's deeply inside of you. You wanna play. You really wanna play a game. It's a game that makes you happy. Really, you know it all. So suddenly I give a little bit of information. Have you imagine you stand up in the morning and it's a free day, and you go on, stand up and look out of the window and say, oh, cool, really, it's really cool. The sun shines bright. There's a club opened in the morning. You can go in a club and really, you can go to a dance. No, you wanna be happy. Sense of life is really nearly. You go into the club where you like it. You like it that the drum waits for you. You wait for the drum you wait for. And you go in the right club. You think it's alright. And have a good music. You hear a good music. And then comes a really cool reaction. You understand suddenly, you suddenly recognize it's reality. It's reality. You're on a dance floor. You're really on a dance floor. You're not drifting. You're not swifting. You're not sliding. And you're not twixing. You're not twiceling. No, there's no problem. You're only free, lost in a space, somehow on a dance floor, and dance really. You feel like you're blown up in a cloud and fly in a dance floor in a cloud, dancing. Really, it's normally. It's an evidence, and it's to recognize we all want. Someday, everyone. Really. This is one of the biggest consensus of all human. Wanna be happy. Someday you wanna dance. I believe. And I wanna ask you. Really, I wanna ask you. You wanna dance alone, really? Do you really wanna dance alone? Oh, I think you know it all. No one. So you know when you're on a dance floor in a club, suddenly sometimes, really, it's not a secret. Everyone wanna dance sometimes. And you're in a club and so, and you recognize, oh, it's reality. I am in a cloud. And I'm flying on a dance floor, and really, surely, I feel good. I feel happy. And the day is on a wax. The day really works. And I'm happy. And now, there's no freight, there's no trouble, there is nothing horrible times, there is nothing like such. Only the moment when this really, it's not a construct, it's an imagine or what. It's not a construct that you can take it in your hand. No, it's not a smoking gun. And you shut down someone other or whatever. No, it's a shuttle. It's not an icy shuttle. It's a shuttle with love. It's normally, you know it. You're born. You come on in child time. You know it. Oh, I want to make a game. I want to have a party. And I know I'm not alone. I need one another. We need one another. We all know we need one another. No one can press without the other human. Everyone is a woman. Everyone is a woman. Everyone is a man, as a father, and a mother. No human. Look in history. Look back on the old thousands of years. Everyone with one another. Another is a human. Mankind can't press without the next one. No one. It's really not so. It's really not possible. We need all one another. And I know we are really all alive. And we all must live. And then comes the problem. It's a problem. I don't know why. It's not easy. Why after thousands of years, a lot of people, when they are grown up, are really grown ups. So it's a fact. They really mature people. God, they have learned something in their life. And not only for them alone, and they recognize it. Oh, the next one, there's a people. There's a guy, a woman, a man, has the same responsibility, the same to be carefully, the same to recognize, oh, really it's a person. Every human is a person with a big possibilities. Has a brain, has a consciousness with this brain. Everyone can have imaginal. As a possible, you're unable. You can really imagine all. It's really not a surprise, whatever. No, it's reality. You have more connections possibly in your brain like stars in the universe. It's like stars in the universe. They're really much important to know. And I think it's importantly to know. Everyone can imagine it all. It's a fact, it's a fake, it's a fact. This is what we have as a responsibility. Everyone the same. You're alive. You are alive. You are alive, and you know you're alive. And next one too has the same responsibility. Check it. It's what's up. It's really right. I'm not alone. I know it. We need it, one another. Everyone. It's normally, and as a child, everyone is brothers and sisters. We are born so. It's normally, I want to have a party alone. Everyone, every warrior, every people thinks it's their own land, their own people can live without everybody respect. As a body, as a respect against everybody, with everybody, whatever. Have nothing learn about. Everybody is a body. Every mankind, people, man, human, every human has a mankind, a body with a consciousness, with nerves, with really a brain, and there is a really big universe in his own head, and is alive, must live, and must check out what's right. And we know it all. You don't want to have a lonely party. You can't have a lonely party, never want. You must change your life, people. If it's on the wrong way, then you don't understand it. It's a fact, it's a base, and now I come to one point, one fact. Look at the facts, the hoaxer gives disinformation. If no money, our account is empty, and you have nothing and you're nothing, and you don't know about what's right information, what's really the news, and what's up, and whatever. So look at the facts, and I come already to the first point. if we want to search in these times today, search, found a solution, find an answer that we understand it all. It's an answer for all the people, for everyone. And we are all on the earth, a human, are happy. Born on one earth, and we know really, and we know it all. We know it really all together. We must live on one earth. And we have the same responsibility. We must be carefully. So we are on the repair way, on the rescue way of the planet, blue planet. There is a rescue way, and we can't check it alone. No one can check it alone. It's the same problem for us all, for everyone. Climate change problems is not only a problem, it's a dangerously threat. A really dangerously threat. And everyone knows it. This is not easy. Not easy. You must see it really in the reality. It's a dangerously reality threat. Threat for everyone on the earth. Yeah. And everyone has a responsibility that climate change problems are in a way that is stopped. So we understand now through grown-ups. We must check it really, to check it on a way, on a rescue way, on a repair way, and so on. It's now the time we must really check it. It's very seriously, and it's very late. Very, very late. You know, if you look at the internet and if you put on your mobile phones, you will recognize you can put a lot of, really too much apps and so documentaries, films, whatever people say on Twitter, on whatever, I don't know, WhatsApp, I don't know. Too much. Most information, so much information, and you click it and you click it on and you can't believe your eyes, and thousands of years, and today in the times, you can have only one shock, one after another. There is one hell thing and one hell world people on the way, and you must see when the judgment stood up, judgments are somehow stood up, gangster judgments since thousands of years, one land and one another and down the world. And suddenly, normally guy is born, and goes to the work perhaps later when he's older. He's a grown-up too, must have a big problems to having that is not a smoking gun in his life, and the other makes you a batch bang, the gun is fired, the bombs are falling, and there's nothing. Suddenly, some people don't understand nothing. It's all thousands of years, decades of years in mankind, the same. There's war, and we can't do nothing. The bombs fall down, and it's the end. Some people did be alive and survive, did perhaps survive, and said, suddenly we look in history, the war's over, perhaps would be, but not with bombs and so. They're saying, okay, we find a better way, and then they're happy. Could be no reason for war, no war. We didn't know why war. Why war? We are not born, I think so, we know it all, as a person with thinking like enemy thinks, like war, like destroy, like mighty position want to have about one another, The evil kingdom is stood up today. And we think if you look out of the window and look in the internet, see it stood up to a middle-aged kingdom, evil kingdom somehow, with modern technology, and only one within the world with the bigger bombs and so, and the bad tricks and so. The right guy is one and is better and is right. Oh, it's not, it could be, it's not normally, because we are born as all as a human on one earth, individual person. No one can say this is normally for all, because you are individual. No one knows what is to say about you must be same so like I think or whatever. It's not possible. No one's better like the other. Born as a child, you know, it's the same as every other person must live together, and we know it really. Everyone is authentic. Everyone is an authentic person. Everyone has its own charisma. Everyone has his own individual heart. It's better, it's good, you're in a good way. Do it, understand, get a good understanding that you have to be a mature in a way, like a mature civilization way. Know it all, you're born as a human, everyone. You're not born as an animal. Wanna make push away and not think about, oh, there's another person. And so with the consciousness, and not about wants to be happy, must live his life and his life and so on. No, we must not live in any ways. Put a bomb in it on, right? No. And we know it all, every warrior knows it. Therefore the bombs down, every rocket and every bomb does destroy the Earth climate. The climate change goes on, and they push on their own home places away, and they really, I believe, they don't know why. Now it seems they're on the right way. They think they think they got reached their own world thinking how to has to be a civilization, whatever, on the earth, in their own land or whatever, and their vision in that. Is it reality? Is it really reality? But they bomb away all, it's all destroyed. Some later, some 1,000 years later, since wars more now in the time when the climate change really goes on, really works mostly fastly, they push away their own places and they don't recognize it. Why? Why they don't recognize, they look in history too, they must really, in the roots beginning, full change their life and thinking and so on. I know it's normally when you are born and you are get as a child, and then later you get as a grown up, and the youth time, you know you must go to the work. It's normally you want to have a gift, the mobile phone, you want to have a big party day, perhaps a big holiday time. You know for what's to work for, a cool world, and have it all, you only must work for, and then push the trigger, push on the app, and you have it all. There comes the robots, bring you the pizza. There is no human, there must be do something work. It's not easy as the times are away. There's no time, it's not easy. It's easy. It's really easy. And you go to the work, you know it. Everyone knows, individual person, you can do such things, you are in a way and possibly unable to way. You understand perhaps, from nothing comes nothing, you must do something, you must work, something you must do, because and there's a waste and there's a dirty, then there's there's a big problem one after another by feet to the job. So we know it about. We need everyone can do his job. You can do the job and you can search and find the right job for you. And you have the responsibility to do the job in the right way so that it works. Already know it all. It's not classified. It's a normally process set and normally understanding and normally mind time point is coming when you're a little bit get grown older as a grown up, said you understand. You must do something or it must be works. You must do. You are alive. You are alive. And if you do nothing, there comes nothing and you die. You have a lazy bone day, you live in the clouds, and you fall down from the skies like Icarus perhaps. Or if you have a big too much, you open up areas, you're going away, but you have another carefully, there's no security, there are dangerously times and whatever, and you fly like Icarus, fall down from the sky on your nose, and perhaps suddenly you're dead or know it. Go in traffic. You must be carefully or you have an accident and it's very dangerously. It's your life that you can lose. And you have only one life, everyone knows. So it's about, you must be learn as a grown up and it's carefully and understand. When you are alive and you get older as a grown up, to do your job that you understand you can have a party. We know it all. Seems it, this world set up somehow, like, but it's like George Orwell, 1984, and there must be, look at it in the TV, thousands of years in history. Today, always we're on the way to, there must be something wrong. And no one can do nothing, and we all must ask why, and we don't know why, really. If you look at it, think in your head, you think about 200 years in the future. You know, Star Trek, Enterprise trips, or whatever, visions. We say a lot about. We have a lot of dreams and we have a lot of visions. In the TV, we have a lot of visions. If we man want to have a woman, or if a woman want to have a man, to be a human together, then they are more human, and so on. Normally, we don't want to have a die and there's nothing, and so on. We are born so far. We know it all to be happy. So we know about that we have a lot of illusions, or we have a lot of thoughts, and we make a lot of imagines what we can do that we get what we need together. Together, that we have together our happiness. Because alone, nothing works. You don't have a breath. Really is a reality, it's a fact, and so we must think on a way in the future. If you understand, you want to live, you want to make that it's, you have a cool exist, work, life in your land, and so on. You think, as Gabi said, it's your land, it's a land of birth, and there are so suddenly you see a lot of problems called national security. It's your land, whatever, and suddenly it makes click, and you don't understand it. Because what land? What national security? Who has it to say? What about its right? What's reality? What's a fact? It's really a fact that some guys, it's reality, it's really, has a really got chosen as a judge or whatever, politics, whatever. And thousands of years here, from the history, traditional, whatever, lands and lands. It's really able to say what is national and what is security. What's reality? Is it really right? And I say there's a lot of hoax and a lot of wrong things. They lie thousands of years because they are gangster judgments. And every time it comes away, they stand up and then they go away. And the pups didn't understand why they say something somehow hoaxing, and they go choosing and go to the work. Suddenly there's war and the bombs are saying no. Because they are mad people, they are hoaxer, they are crimer people and didn't understand nothing better. They can look in the internet, they can look in the history. Such evil kingdoms has not to stand up. Such people in their own life have to change their life and to change their thinking, and they know it really well. Everyone knows it. I think so. It's reality. Sad, you understand now. The time comes that it's what they say. What is a lot of one away in everyone land? No, the security and the land, the national security. What's up? What's really right? I think about the US is the nationality where there are the people on the earth, there are the human too, and the animals and so, and nature, plants and so, and they are born on one earth as a human, and there are everyone has learned his own language to have a communication as possible, to communicate with one another, and not only with feeling and so, and 70 cents, 7 cents or whatever, no, with the mouth, with a language, so have a communication with one another. So it's normally we know it to go, to be happy to go together on a party, to be happy. Perhaps, I don't know if you remember, I know, and so it has to be called, these are the sounds of this language, and this language, and this are only sounds, where they speak, whereas you speak such language, and so, and the security, the right security, is that we understand we are born as a human, as a brothers and as sisters, as a social and a family guy. Little families, somehow in a civilization world, to build up a normally civilization together to be happy, because we are born so. And this is a solution. This is the exit for all the people. To really know it's a theory is a theory. Is it a theory? Is it a fact? It's an illusion. Everyone know. Everyone says in his life, and every minute and every second you make, everyone is choosings. A lot of choosings about a lot of things, and great things. Really much great things. You look up at the sky, and you're the universe, and you see millions, billions of galaxies. And so on, and if you look about, if you have a next one you see on the street, oh, you open up your eyes, what amazing, it's a human too, full another individual person, but it's a human. And So, we can understand. It's right or wrong, we give us always right. We say it's right or wrong or right, we say it every time, every Tuesday we give us always right. And we stand always in the middle, everyone, individual, somehow, in his own universe, in his head, everyone must stand its life. Everyone, same somehow responsibility. Everyone must stand his life. Everyone is alive, and everyone must stand its life. Really, and it's not only seriously. It's not only you must be carefully, because then you die. You die in the same moment, and perhaps you understand. You go into the traffic. And you think, oh, I see that the moon is shining bright. I look up in the heaven, in the skies, Batsch macht's, bang, bang, and you're in the hospital because you had an accident. Or you go on the streets, and next one, by side of the street, there is where you don't have to trespass, because then you're dead. Because there's no way on, no street, and there is 1,000 meters. It goes down, and you fall down, and there's no chance. It's all at the end. The game is over. You know it. You must be carefully. No one wants to put a hand in a bonfire, and so on. No one wants to see another one is in a problem. There's a fire, calls the problem, calls makes it phone and calls, oh please help, there's a fire, need help, and so everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. So I think everyone knows about we wanna live. We wanna check it that we live, and we wanna find that we search and you find that we live, and everyone wants it. Everyone wants live. Everyone wants live. Everyone. We're all alive. Really understand. We all want live. No one has to say about one another, you must die. Because I think I'm right. No one has this right. The earth belongs us all the same. We have all the same right, and we are all alive. So, if such points, and such base thinking, of all the systems what you think in the world has to be put up, so is it Luhmann, is it social systems, relativity, whatever, is it a really fact, is it reality? Or there's to understand, if you don't understand about such basics, like we are born as brothers, sisters, as a human on one earth, and if there are in the thousands of years stood up gangsters and gangster judgments, they can look into the internet, they know it, they can find a lot of people with music say, you are not right, you must change your life. You can understand. It's really now, the time is really now to understand. So, I give a big advice to all the people who understand. We must build up in the same moment, together all the humans, shake hands, beginning anew to learn to live one another on one earth, to build a normally civilizations. Everyone can do what it can do, everyone. We give us all as a gift, mobile phones and whatever, and build up a normally world together, and really this is the solution. Understand it. Really now. Really now.